Over in the commitment zone, let's take a look over there where Maliek Hawkins of Frisco Emerson, a DC member of the DCTF Rising Hot 100, is moments away from committing to play at the next level. He's down to 5. He will tell the entire world exactly where he is heading here momentarily, live here on Texas Football Today. And Powers, it's not every day you get celebrities here in the studio, so it's a big deal for...
Are you talking about me?
For once, I'm not. But for Maliek Hawkins to be here is a big deal simply because some college football program's about to have a really good day.
Huge deal, because at 6'2", 180 pounds, Maliek Hawkins is the type of defensive back who can play anywhere in the secondary. As a matter of fact, he's already played pretty much everywhere in the secondary throughout the course of his high school career. He is very aggressive in one-on-one coverage on the island, which I really love to see that. He can take on and body up some of the bigger framed wide receivers, which is going to be really important as he transitions into college. And, you know, he's proven to be a sound tackler at the highest levels of Texas high school football, whether he was playing for Allen or Frisco Emerson. Maliek Hawkins has kind of risen to the top, and that's why I feel like some of the top colleges in the country have been coming after him, and he has some pretty good options as he makes his college decision today.
Down to his final 5, Mississippi State, Texas State, Arkansas, Texas, and Oklahoma. One of those schools is going to be coming away a winner here momentarily as Maliek Hawkins commits here live in our studios. You know, this is a guy who was really kind of at the controls of a defense that helped lead Frisco Emerson make some history, making it to a state semifinal run last year. And I feel like when you watch his tape, it's the skill set is obviously impressive, and you watch his ability there. I think in watching more and more of his tape, the leadership is evident, and I think that's what really makes him not just a great player, but is going to be a great teammate and member of the program.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And one of the things that I really liked about watching him throughout the course of the offseason is that he came out to the Next Level Athlete Camp in January and took home defensive back MVP honors. That's one of the more loaded camps in Texas, right? Year over year, there are a lot of top prospects who come out to that camp and compete. And Maliek was able to not only show the ability to lock down players in one-on-one battles, but I think a lot of that is predicated on how they do in the drills, what their leadership is like. Are they paying attention? And the coaches there at the Next Level Athlete Camp were raving about his efforts throughout the course of the drill work, and then he went out and dominated the one-on-one session, which makes it a little bit easier, right? Makes it a little bit easier to pick an MVP whenever they go and dominate throughout the whole course of the camp. But those are some of the things that he brings to the table off of the field that I think will help benefit him when he gets to college and potentially be an early contributor.
Well, and we would be remiss if we didn't mention that he's come from pretty good bloodlines as well.
No doubt.
There's good genetics in tow here with Maliek Hawkins.
Yeah, his father, Mike Hawkins, as a matter of fact, he was on the super team back in. I'll say it. Back in the day, Mike Hawkins Sr. was.
You're dating yourself here.
On the super team. I'm not talking about myself right now. No, but he was on the super team, and of course, his brother Michael Hawkins Jr. is a current quarterback at the University of Oklahoma and has made his appearance in the magazine as well. But Maliek's creeping up on those guys because now I think that he's going to be. Here's a spoiler. Maliek Hawkins is going to be in the summer magazine whenever it comes out, you know. So Maliek Hawkins is going to be in the summer magazine. So I think that'll be his 3rd appearance in a magazine as well. So Maliek is starting to build quite the profile for himself.
Well, and the other thing I would just say before we get to the good part and we toss it over to Maliek Hawkins to commit is you talk with Kendall Miller, the head coach there at Frisco Emerson. Mm-hmm. He won't shut up about Maliek Hawkins, I'll tell you what. And so if you've got a guy who is as respected in the Texas high school coaching community as Kendall Miller to come out and give you that kind of stamp of approval, that goes a long way.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And even before he played at Frisco Emerson, he was starring at Allen High School, and it's not easy to crack into that Allen lineup as a sophomore, and he was a starter as a sophomore there, and then moved over to Frisco Emerson prior to the start of last season, and they had a dominant season. They advanced to the semifinals, went 12-3, and our state championship contender now. I think they're in all the conversations.
Most certainly, and a big reason why is because Maliek Hawkins is coming back for his senior year. But first, he's about to commit live here on Texas Football Today. Let's see exactly where Maliek Hawkins is going to be heading.
Frisco Emerson defensive back Maliek Hawkins has put in the work to become one of the state's top 100 recruits. offers have flown in, and now it's time for him to decide. Who will it be? Find out now.
First off, I want to start by thanking God. Without him, I wouldn't be anything. I wouldn't be blessed with all these opportunities. I want to thank my family, my mom and my dad, especially my dad. He influenced me a lot. He is my coach and my dad. He shows a lot of love and care to me, and he taught me a lot. I also want to thank my family, my aunts and uncles, my coaches at Allen when I went there, Coach Daniels, Coach Cockrell, Coach Branscombe, Coach Morris, and Coach O, like coaches like that. At Emerson, I want to thank Coach Holbert. He's taught me a lot. Coach Ellis, Coach Cox, Brunson, Coach Wright, Coach Miller, thank you. And I also want to thank my brother. Yeah, I look up to him. He's also taught me a lot. And with that being said, I will be attending the University of Oklahoma.
Maliek Hawkins committed to the University of Oklahoma, live here on Texas Football Today. A huge win for the Oklahoma Sooners on the recruiting trail.